Good evening. This is Matthew Randazzo, and I am going to start talking about the stock market and trading in general. So, as everyone should recently just have found out on the evening of 12/20 that Congress and the government passed a $900 billion stimulus plan, and it's looking like there should be $600 in a stimulus check for some people that don't make all that much money. So I was just going to help these people in general, or everybody, no matter who. I mean, obviously everybody since it's going on YouTube, but these people in general to use that money in the stock market instead of other places, what they coin the term stimulus. I'm trying to help you guys invest in companies that will eventually run up the price of that 600. Instead of spending the 600, I want you to make money in this market, this bull market that we are in such today. So, these 10 stocks will help you in the long term have over $600 guaranteed. So my first look right here is Voozi Corporation, and Voozi is um, a smart glass provider that provides for anybody in the realm of doing work that needs actual augmented reality learning. So that's a great space. You guys should all look into that one. 35 million or 32 million shares went in the other day, and it's just been on a steady incline over the past 5 days. So it's a good one. I mean, you could buy one or whatever. All these are that I'm about to say though are going to be just buying one. I'm just trying to level out the boat here for you guys to get the best return at the moment. So Voozi is my first play. My second play, not in any particular order, I'm just going down the line here, kind of just putting this all together here for my first YouTube video. So like and subscribe, please. I appreciate that, guys. Going to do a live edition probably in the market sometime later this next year in 2021. So check that out. My AMD play though is, I mean, it's down right now for the first day trading right here. So it was a good time to buy. I would so recommend it too. Looks like 51 million shares went into it, so a nice volume. Over the past 5 days, it looks like it's kind of been trending upwards, but it's all right. We can still get in it. So AMD is a chip maker and, advanced micro devices. They make chips and they're just going to be around for a while because that's what chip is running my computer right now, an AMD Vision. Anyway, on to the next one to keep this video kind of shorter. My next play would be Quantumscape. Quantumscape is a very good company. It is kind of up there, going to be challenging Tesla, I would say, in the next not so distant future, but their battery stock that has a good range, supposedly it charges quickly and quicker than the other EVs. I'm a big EV bull guy in the EV market right now, so I'm all for it. I think they got major upside to them, and it looks like they had a decent float last Friday, about 12 million shares. So I would definitely recommend that for a long-term play. My next one right here would be Qualcomm. They do, communications, and they're just a big company that has good outlook and good stuff with other people and just good communications. So I'm a big proponent of them. As you see, back on December 9th, it was about 160. So you could almost make a $15 gain right there if you were to buy it today. So they got unlimited untapped potential, I'd say, in this stock too. So that's definitely a good play. My next stock that I would move on to or have you all buy with your $600 stimulus check, please, would be Blink Charging. Blink is another huge market that is going to be the EV space that we are all working into. Um, but they had about 21 million shares go in it the other day. Their moving average is kind of going up pretty significantly over the past 5 days. As you can see, it was around $28 and now it's at 36. But we had a nice little pullback after hitting about that 40 mark, down to 36. So I would definitely recommend it, and it'd be a definite upside um, on this stock. My next stock is it was a huge IPO last week, and the Airbnb stock, it was, I'm major bullish on this stock. I mean, COVID going around, there's a bunch of stuff. I mean, people just want to go in, houses and just have a party or whatnot. Just having, be calm, not being being around other people is a huge plus. Just having like your own keys to a house, it almost feel like your own home. I would treat it as such. It had a decent amount of share size to it. Um, about 15 million, but there has been a huge amount of money going into it recently. So, and it recently just bought about at about 120, 120, 121 back on Tuesday. So, I mean, it's a definite bullish sign for me as it just continues to tick up here. And I just feel like, the sky's the limit for this one. So, I would definitely be buying it. My next stock is rather less, necessity now, because just recently we had a kind of a leaked, I don't know, the government had a leaked thing where um, you didn't really well, the government, they had a breached by the Russians supposedly, and they came through a back door and stuff like that. So this is the FireEye, huge cybersecurity. It had huge shares go into it recently, about 80 million. So that's a huge progressive sign going upwards. It looks like the word a little parabolic, as I say, but I think that is going to be huge as we get in trouble with the cybersecurity realm of the government and how they control um, foreign adversaries. So that's a huge term play that I would go for. My next stock would be Laser. So Laser is down actually from its recent IPO. Laser is hence the lasers, but Laser is a company where it uses lasers to have a autonomous driving vehicle, which I definitely recommend 100% nowadays, and I feel like that's the future. So it looks like people have been buying down here, way down here, but it still has not. Listen, people, has not even came close to what it IPO'd at, and it was going skyrocket at 42. So now it's at 27. So a nice little gain to be had there. And then my next couple of stocks are, just little ones, but I definitely think they have um, much up potential. It is Ag Aerial or Ag Eagle Aerial Systems, which is the ticker is UAVS. UAVS is more or less, it's just like a drone package service where drones are, taking packages now, and Amazon has something of the drift, but who knows if they can complete it yet. But this company is just recently started, I believe. I'm not quite sure. But at the same time, they're a huge proponent in this little thing, and I feel like that is the future. If we can just, start doing that and delivering packages, we wouldn't have all these trucks and everything. But anyway, that's for another YouTube, I guess. But it had 31 million share float the last day, and over the past 5 days, it's been just an absolute monster. So there's definitely gains to be had here in the um, ag and what is it called? The ag drone service, I guess you could call it. All right, just a few more. I gave you a bonus one, so I'll move on to that one in a minute here. But my last stock that I would definitely recommend, that's probably going to go up in the future with a greener future, that we should have now that the incoming president is going to be all about that space instead of the old fossil fuel space, which we definitely need to abandon. Okay, but I'm not going to get in furthermore of that, but let's talk about stocks. So my next one is Fuel Cell. Fuel Cell Energy is a hydrogen company that uses hydrogen instead of, you know, other means of um, power, I guess. So hydrogen is a huge idea that has just started coming around. Well, it's probably been around for a while, but it's just started having some interest now that they might having to be, you know, putting in regulations and everything, and everyone's just trying to get ahead of the curve. But this 5 day average or chart here, December 14th it was 770, and now it's at 9. I believe this has unlimited potential too. It had a share size of 79 million the other day, and I mean it just has, I feel, untapped potential that we haven't even hit yet. So it's just a definitely hold long term. All right, those are my 10 stocks. I would definitely recommend you watch this again. I'll probably be on talking about this in the future and just other plays that I have. My last stock, though, that I would recommend is this um, Magnite. Magnite is a technology company that, uses other people, like just almost like I wouldn't want to say really Instagram, but Magnite is a company that uses other people to like get your product off. Um, so it's just like a little. It's like I guess you could call it a. Um, let's see. Hold on a minute. Well, it's just a company that you can market your belongings and sell them on there. So it's like a e-commerce, I guess you could call it. Is a very good situation right now, and I feel like Amazon's not going to be around forever. So I feel like this is a good start right here. It has been having a lot of shares go into it, and over the past 5 days, it was at 18.26 Wednesday, and now it's up to 23. So it just has I feel a lot to catching up to Amazon, but it has a bigger future, I would say, in the terms of other competitors, because I mean eventually people are going to get tired of Amazon. Well, it looks like I just finished this video in time, folks, but please like or subscribe if you like those picks in the stock market, and I will be back for another video in the near future. Thank you. Bye-bye.